Hello students, all of you, welcome to the class. In this session, we discuss in your second unit of solutions, part 3, expressing concentration of solution. Okay? Concentration of solution. What is the meaning of concentration of solution? Yes, the amount of solute dissolved in the known quantity of the solvent or solution is called concentration of solution. Its meaning, ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಟೂ ವೇಸ್. ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ qualitatively and second one is quantitatively. What is the meaning of qualitatively? Qualitative analysis, either qualitative means identification, properties like. So, did you observe the meaning of dilute solutions or concentrated solution? Yes, dilute or concentrated. Did you observe laboratory? We are bench reagent or allied with dilute solutions. In a separately we insert the concentrated solutions. Okay, dilute, concentrated. What's the dilute means? It's having a relatively small quantity of solute. The presence of small quantity of solute. Small quantity of solute ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಡೈಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ quantity of solute are present in the solution. This is called what? Concentrated. Did you know that sometimes we are using weak solutions or very weak solutions? Either we called as concentrated, like strong solutions. So in this expression of concentration of solution in the qualitatively dilute or concentrated, these are having a lot of confusions and problems will appear because of we going to express in a dilute solution. Either taken a concentrated solution, which one is concentrated, which one is diluted. That's having a lot of confusions. That's why we going to method of okay ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಡೈಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಯಾವುದು ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಇದೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ? ವಿ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ another one of the expression quantitatively. Okay, what is the meaning of quantitatively? Quantity means what? Amount, right? Did you observe quantity? How much of quantity? This is called as amount. So quantitatively means can calculate the amount of a suppositions in a given solutions or given samples. Okay, relatively, for example, let's take an fluoride for 1 ppm. It means what? Parts per million. Later I will explain about this. In a fluoride is concentration about 1 ppm presence for using toothpaste for cleaning purpose of teeth. Very good for health. In the presence of concentration 1 ppm fluoride. By chance to take 1.5 ppm of fluoride is present, it's quite effect on dental Mottling means, dental mottling means what? Did you observe in foreign peoples, some of the peoples having a brownish brown color teeth? Okay, brown color teeth or brownish color teeth. Some of the peoples were in the presence of extra fluoride content, they giving in the presence of water having extra fluoride, that's effect on the teeth. So further high ppm of fluoride, it gives some poison. So it make what? It's said you know the exact concentration, how much of concentration are using, or to the know the concentration of exactly, then make you the effect of solutions. Okay, so ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. Okay, in the based on quantitatively we go for some several ways to identify the 7 number of ways. First one is mass percentage. Mass percentage, it can be symbolically W by W. Mass means weight by weight. Okay, it's percentage. Then second one, volume percentage. Volume indicate V by V. Third one, mass by volume percentage. Mass means what? W, weight, by volume. Volume is V. And fourth one, parts per million. It is simply we write ppm. Okay, ppm. So then fifth one, mole fraction. Mole fractions, it is in the symbolically we represented by like this. This is called what? Chi. Okay, sometimes we instead of chi represent x also we represented some books. And the next one, molarity and molality. All those were very well know it. The capital M and molality. Molarity is symbolically capital M and molality is small m. Okay, these 7 were expressed concentration in solution of quantitatively. Okay, so let me know about one by one. First one is mass percentage. In this mass percentage, definition of mass percentage is mass of the solute in gram dissolved in 100 gram of solution. It's also definition either mass of the solution in gram dissolved in 100 gram of a solution. Okay, don't confuse. So mass percentage of a component is equal to mass of the component in the solution. Mass of the components, either solute or solvent. Mass of the component, which component you taken, and total mass of the solution into percentage 100. Okay, I given one example. 5 gram of glucose in 95 gram of water. Okay, what it indicates, these 5 gram it is smaller quantity, it is a what? Solute, right? This is 95 gram of water. This is solvent. Okay. So 5 gram of glucose in 95 gram of water. So first we taken mass percentage of a component. I taken solute like glucose. So mass percentage of glucose. So mass of a component in the solution. Glucose component, how much percentage? Mass of a component in the solution, glucose is 5%. I would say 5 gram. And total mass of a solution. Total mass of a solution having a solute and solvent. Total how much mass of a solution? 5 plus 95. This is 100 gram into percentage 100. So what we get? 5% of mass percent of glucose component. Either you taken mass percent of water, it is giving a 95 divided by 100 divided 95% of water component is present. This is can calculate the mass percent of component. Either we taken 10% glucose solution in water by mass. Okay, it means what? 10% glucose solution in water by mass. It means 10 gram of glucose is dissolved. What is right? Mass of solute dissolved in 100 grams. So 100 grams in remaining estirutte in 90 gram of water, resulting, what you get? Resulting in a 100 gram of solution. Clear? 10 gram glucose ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? 90 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು? 100 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆಯಿತು. 100 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ 10 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಸ್ is present in 100 gram of solution. Okay, so this is generally we are using in industrial chemical applications. For example, commercially bleaching glue solutions containing 3.62 mass percentage of sodium hypochlorite in a water. Clear, students? This is one of the example. Bleaching solution containing 3.62 mass percentage of sodium hypochlorite in a water. So clear ಆಯಿತಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ವಾಟ್? ನೀವೆಷ್ಟು ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀರೋ ಅದು 100 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನೀವೆಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರೋ ಅದರ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇರೋದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ 100 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್. ದ ಮಾಸ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ divided by total mass of a solution into 100. Okay, so clear? Next go for the volume percentage. Quite same as like mass percentage. The volume is replaced by mass. So volume percentage, already know that symbol we represented V by V. Okay, so definition of volume percentage is, definition is the volume of the component either solute dissolved in 100 volume, either 100 ml or cm cube or dm cube. of the solution. Okay, the volume of the component solute dissolved in 100 volume of the solution, 100 cm cube, either 100 ml, either cc. Okay, go for the volume percentage of a component is equal to volume of the component in the solution divided by total volume of the solution. Volume of a component of a solution, either total volume of the solution into 100. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇದೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ mass percentage, but you consider volume. Okay, so give an example in this volume percentage. So 10% of ethanol solution in water by volume method, volume percentage. 10% of ethanol. 10% of ethanol means, it means what? 10 cm cube or cc or ml, okay, of ethanol is dissolved in 100 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿಯೋದೆಷ್ಟು? 90 cm cube or cl or ml of water. 100 cm cube of water, such that volume of solution, the volume of solution estirutte total is 100 cm cube. Okay, that is indicated what? 10 ml of ethanol is present in the 100 cm cube of a solution. Okay, 10 cm of ethanol is present in 100 cm cube of a solution. Remaining 90 ml is water. Okay, so this is usually in a liquid, used commonly in the liquids, in a liquid solutions. Okay, so another one of the example in present nowadays we are using in COVID against hand sanitizers. Okay, so alcoholic hand sanitizer, for example 72% of alcoholic hand sanitizer, it's indicated what? 72% of alcohol, remaining were water. So one more example we taken, 35% of volume percentage of solution of ethylene glycol. Okay, it's having of the example to get volume percentage. Volume percentage means you consider volume of a component or solute divided by total volume of a solution into 100. 10% ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? 10% means 10 ml ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನು ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿರಬೇಕು? ಅದು 100 ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ವಾಟ್? ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಮಾಸ್ ಬೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್. The mass by volume percentage, the symbol is mass, that means indicated weight W, volume is V, W by V. So what's the definition? Is defined is the mass of the solute dissolved in 100, here is observe mass is a solute. Okay, this is nominator. Dissolved in volume, how much of volume is 100 ml of the solution. Clear? ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು? ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ತೊಗೊತಿದ್ರು ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ಅದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ತೊಗೊತಿರಲ್ಲ ಮಾಸ್, ಅದನ್ನೇ ನೀವು 100ಗೆ ಮೇಕಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಇನ್ 100 ml solution. Okay, so go for the definition. Another one, mass by volume percentage of any component is equal to mass of the component in a solution total volume of the solution into 100. Okay, so examples, 10% mass by volume percentage sugar solution. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ what's the meaning? The meaning is 10 gram of sugar is mass of a solute dissolved in 100 ml. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ 100. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ಮಾಸ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿ 10% ಆಫ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ 10% ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಶುಗರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಇನ್ 90 ml ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ 100ಗೆ ಮೇಕಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಬೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ 10 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್. ನಾವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ 100 ml ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಮೇಕಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ನಾವು 100ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಕಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 25% ಮೀನ್ಸ್ 25 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಶುಗರ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ 100 ml. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮಲ್ಲಿ 25% ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ 25 of that volume, remaining 75 dissolving. But here mass by volume, the total amount is fixed. ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು 100 ml ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಬೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್. ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಇನ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಸಿರಪ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು, ಎನಿ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಸಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್. ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ದಿ composition of various ingredients. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಫಾರ್ಮಸಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್, ಇಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಬೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮಾಸ್ ಬೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಮಿಲಿಯನ್. Okay students, next to parts per million, it is simply we called as ppm. Okay, ppm, parts per million. What's the definition of parts per million? The number of parts of solute present in 1 million parts of solution is called parts per million. Either we called ppm, parts per million, is equal to number of parts of the component divided by total number of parts of all the components in the solution into million. Million indicate 10 to the power of 6. Okay, this is the one of the standard number for using. That's why this is parts per million for taken. Okay, 1 million means 10 to the power of 6. What about billion? Billion means 10 to the power of 9. Trillion means trillion means 10 to the power of 12. Okay, we consider the standard word 10 to the power of 6 million. Okay, I take an example to get understand very easily the definition of parts per million. Okay, next to the concentration in parts per million can also be expressed as the mass to mass. Okay, see students, concentration in parts per million ppm can also be expressed as mass to mass, volume to volume, and mass to volume also, as follows: ppm for mass to mass. Mass to mass, it is indicated what? Mass of the component, anyone, divided by total mass of a solution into 10 to the power of 6, the billion word. This is a standard word for taking ppm for expression. Okay, next to ppm for volume. This is indicated what? Volume to volume. Okay, second one, ppm, volume to volume. Volume of a component divided by total volume of solution into 10 to the power of 6. Same as like ppm for mass to volume. Mass to volume. Okay, so in this condition, mass of the component in gram divided by total volume of a solution in liter into 10 to the power of 6. Okay, so these units of ppm, when the solute is present in trace quantities. What's the meaning of trace quantities? Yes, we are using in common elements like hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen. These are all common elements. It's heavier quantities. But the trace quantities means an element, okay, an element found very small concentration in a sample. Okay, did you clarified? Trace quantity means very small concentration. So that much of very small concentration, it is multiplied by 10 to the power of 6 standard units. That's why we can calculate it. That type of trace quantity is to trace quantity. ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ okay, in this ppm of concentration, we are using in the concentration of pollution or pollutant in water or air is expressed in terms of ppm. Clarify, the concentration of pollutants in air, either water, is expressed in terms of ppm. For example, 5.8 ppm of sea water. What it indicates of 5.8 ppm means, ಏನು 5.8 ppm ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ಇದರ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ 5.8 gram of solute in 10 to the power of 6 gram of solution. ಇಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್. 5.8 ppm means 5.8 gram of solute in 10 to the power of 6 gram of solution. 10 to the power of 6 either we called as 1000 kg. ಇಷ್ಟು ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟು ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಮೌಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ 5.8 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟ್ 100,000 kg ಆಫ್ ಎ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೇಸ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಥವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಅದರ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ದ ಟ್ರೇಸ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ PPMs, parts per million. Clear students? This are using in a trace quantities. Okay. So next go for the mole fraction. Mole fraction, the symbol chi, like this, the symbol chi. Either we called as X also. Some books were representing X. Okay, what is the definition of mole fraction? Okay, definition of mole fraction of a component is number of moles of the component divided by total number of moles of all the components. Okay, number of moles of a components. What's the meaning of number of moles? It is first thing, number of moles. What is the meaning of moles definition? Or number of moles, it's represented by N. So number of moles means mass divided by molar mass. Okay, it is the value of number of moles. Okay students, don't forget. So number of moles of a component divided by total number of moles of a components. Okay, one of the example we taken binary solutions. Binary solutions means two components, one is solid, one is solvents. So number of moles of A and B we consider. A is a solute, this is solvent. So number of moles, it is Na and Nb respectively. Okay, so here mole fraction we can represent it X and subscript. Here is a subscript represented A, B or 1, 2, 3 like subscripts. So consider mole fraction of A. Mole fraction of A will be what you write, XA or chi A is equal to number of moles of a component. Which component you taken? A. A means what? Solute. So number of moles of component is only number of moles of component Na. Clear students? Only number of mole of component. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿರಾ? ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಎ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ Na divided by total number of moles of all the components. All the components, ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಎರಡೇ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್, ಒಂದು ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಒಂದು ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ A and B. So all the components were Na and Nb. So Na plus total number Nb. This is a mole fraction of A. Okay, so same like as mole fraction of B. So B taken what? Xb is equal to Nb divided by Na plus Nb. Okay, clear? So this is a mole fraction. But here one of the important point is, what is that important? Sum of all the mole fractions is unity. Clear? Sum of all the mole fraction. All the mole fraction means in this above equation, Xa one of the mole fraction of solute, Xb is the mole fraction of solvent. So sum of the all the mole fraction is unity means is what? Xa plus Xb is equal to 1. It is indicated. Okay, so for example you consider Xa ಬದಲು x1 ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? x1 ಅಂದರೆ this is n1 plus n2, right? ಅದೇ x2 ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ n2 n1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ n2 ಸೊ ಆನ್. ಸೊ xi ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ni n1 plus n2 number of integers n1 n2 so on ni. Okay, it is simplified. You can write what ni divided by summation of ni ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೋದಾ. So what is the meaning of sum of all the mole fraction is unity? ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಗಳು ಯೂನಿಟಿಗೆ ಸಮ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ. ಹಂಗಂದರೆ x1 plus x2 so on xi is equal to 1. Okay, this is important. Sum of all the mole fraction is unity. Okay students, so now go for discuss some of the problem again belongs to the mole fractions. Okay students, see the problem. Calculate the mole fraction of ethylene glycol C2H6O2 in a solution containing 20 gram of C2H2O2 by mass. Okay, by mass. Answer. See, by mass it means what? ಮಾಸ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಥೈಲಿನ್ ಗ್ಲೈಕಾಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ assuming 100 gram of solutions. Okay, so in that, see here 20 gram of C2H6O2 ethylene glycol. So 20 gram ethylene glycol ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 20% means 20 gram of ethylene glycol, remaining 80 and 80 gram of water. Clear students? This is indicated what? 20% of ethylene glycol by mass. By mass indicated means what? This is in the form of mass percentage. Okay, mass percentage ಅಂದರೆ 100 ಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಸೊ 20 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇಥಿಲಿನ್ ಗ್ಲೈಕಾಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನು ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ 80 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್, ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಾಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಥಿಲಿನ್ ಗ್ಲೈಕಾಲ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ C2H6O2. ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾವೆ? 2 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ 12 ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇಂಟು 2 ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 22. ದೆನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ 6 ಇದೆ. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 6 ಈಸ್ 6. ದೆನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ 2 ಇದೆ. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ? ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ 16 ಇಂಟು 2 32. ಸೊ ಓವರಾಲ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್ 62 molar mass, that is means gram per mole. Okay, so molar mass of ethylene glycol is 62 gram per mole. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಾವೀಗ ವಾಟರ್ದು ನೋಡೋಣ. ವಾಟರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? H2O. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಈಸ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 2 ಇದೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ 16 ಇಂಟು ಅಂಥದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 1 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 16. ಸೊ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ವಾಟ್? 18 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ mole. Okay, 18 is a water molar mass and ethylene glycol is 62. Okay, next we go for number of moles. So first ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ? moles of C2H6O2, number of moles of ethylene glycol is equal to what? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಂದರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ? ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಂದರೆ, ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಬೇಕಂದರೆ ಮಾಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ molar mass. Clear? This is very very important. Mass divided by molar mass. Mass ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇಥಿಲಿನ್ ಗ್ಲೈಕಾಲ್. ದ ಮಾಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಥಿಲಿನ್ ಗ್ಲೈಕಾಲ್ is 20 ಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಓಕೆ, 20 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಈಸ್ C2H6O2. It is indicated 62 gram per mole. ಇದಿಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 0.322 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೋಲ್ ಅದು ನಾಮಿನೇಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮೋಲ್. ಓಕೆ, 0.322 ಮೋಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this is one of the problem in your test book, mention your NCERT test. So next to moles of water, we take on a water. So this is the weight is 80 gram and the weight of molar mass is 18 gram per mole. It can calculate it how much value is getting 4.444 mole. Okay, so now we get what? Mole fraction of ethylene glycol. Mole fraction of ethylene glycol, this is a symbol chi or x. It is glycol, ethylene glycol value. So moles of, number of moles of what? C2H6O2 divided by moles of C2H6O2 plus moles of H2. What is means? Number of component divided by total number of all the components. So value will substitute the values 0.322 mole and this value is 0.322 mole plus 4.444 mole. Okay, so calculate ಮಾಡಿ when ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we can, so you just calculate of all these terms to get the values is 0.068. This is a mole fraction of ethylene glycol values. Okay, so similarly we taken mole fraction of water. Yes, we taken the water values. Water ಅಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 4.444 mole and this is 0.322 for for glycol plus 4.444 mole. Can get the values is 0.932 for a water. This is for glycol. Clear, students? So either mole fraction of water can be calculated. ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ವಾಲ್ಕೇಟೇಜ್ ಐ ಮೀನ್ಸ್. So ನೀವು similarly, so you can calculate the water values like this. Either you can calculate the mole fraction of water from 1 divided by 0.068. ನೀವು ಬಂದಿದೆಯಲ್ವ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗ್ಲೈಕಾಲ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 1 because of some of the all the values x1 plus x2 is equal to 1. So ನಿಮಗೆ x1 ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So x1, so 1 so x2 ಅಂದರೆ sum of the all the values will be unity. So same like 1 minus ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು we can get 0.932. same answer will be obtained. Okay, this is about calculation of mole fraction. First you take the values of number of moles. molar mass ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು number of moles ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ go for molarity. This is symbol of molarity is capital M. Okay, molality is small m. It is defined as number of moles of solute. This is already know the definition very well. Number of moles of solute is dissolved in 1 liter of solution. Liter or 1000 ml, cc, cm cubes. Okay, so we can get molarity, moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Okay, this is also expression. For example, you take on the example 0.25. see here, moles of solute. Moles of solute is mole. Volume of a liter. Volume of a solution, the unit is liter. This is moles of a solute, mole. Volume of a solution in liter. Volume is indicated by liter. So this is mole per liter. It is a molarity. The unit is mole per liter, either capital M. Mole per liter, either capital M. Mole per liter, either capital M. So one of the examples, 0.25 mole per liter, or we called as 0.25 molarity solution of NaOH, sodium hydroxide. It means what? It means 0.25 mole of NaOH has been dissolved in 1 liter. Okay, either 1 cubic decimeters. Istrally 0.25 ml irutte. The meaning is molarity. Okay, take one of the problematic section regarding of molarity. This is also one of the problem in NCERT test. So calculate the molarity of a solution containing 5 gram of NaOH in 450 ml solutions. Okay, the solution, moles of NaOH. I already said that moles means mass divided by molar mass. Moles ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ. Okay, so moles of NaOH, see here, NaOH ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 5 gram of NaOH in 450 ml solution. So okay, the moles of NaOH mass, how much mass is? 5 gram. Okay, the molar mass of NaOH. Okay, so NaOH, sodium, how much of sodium atomic weight? 23, plus oxygen is only 1, 16, plus hydrogen is only 1, total is this is 40 gram per mole. Okay, so NaOH molar mass is 40 per mole. So this calculate ಮಾಡಿ, you can get the values 0.125 mole. Okay, so here volume of the solution. Okay, volume of the solution in liter. It make what? Volume of the solution in liter means 450 ml in 1000 liter, milliliter per liter, milliliter ml per liter. So using the equation of molarity, molarity equation is what? The moles of a solute dissolved divided by moles of a solute divided by volume of a solution in a liter. So moles of a solution, mole means what? 1.25 into mole. ಎಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೀಟರ್. This is volume of a solution in a liter. the denominators is going to the numerator, 1000 ml per liter. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ನಾವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಾಮಿನೇಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಓವರ್ 450 ml. So overall we can calculate ml. Then 0. Can calculate this value 0.278, the unit of mole per liter and mole. The mole per liter, can you write 0.278 capital M. Okay, so either we can write like this, the value is mole per liter, also can TM cube. It is also unit for molarity. Okay, the last one, molality. The symbol is small m. The number of moles of a solute per kilogram kg of the solvent. This is very important. We taken solvent. Okay, it's expressed as molality. Small m is equal to moles of solute dissolved, divided by mass of a solvent in kg. Moles of a solute divided by mass of a solvent in kg. For example, 1.00 m mole per kg. This is what? Small m. Solution in KCl. It's indicated what? 1 ml of 74.5 gram KCl. The molar mass 74.5 gram of KCl is dissolved in 1 kg of water. 1 ml KCl dissolved in 1 kg of water. It is indicated. Okay, one of the problem we taken about molality. Calculate the molality of 2.5 gram of ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid means CH3COOH. Either C is 2, H is 4, oxygen is 2. Okay, either we write like C2H4O2, right, like this, in 75 gram benzene. Okay, molar mass of ethanoic acid. So calculate madi, you can get the values is 60 gram per mole. So moles of ethanoic acid, say value is 2.5 gram and 60 molar mass, the final value is 0.0417. This is the moles of ethanoic acid. So mass of benzene in kg. This is moles of solute ethanoic acid. Mass of solvent in kg means mass of benzene. Benzene is 75 gram divided by 1000 gram of kg. 1000 gram of solvent in kg. So this value is right like this, 75 into 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. So molarity equation, so substitute 0.0417 mole into the denominator is goes on nominator 1000 gram per kg divided by 75 gram. So overall we'll calculate the values is 0.556 mole per kg, either small m. This is molarity. Okay, and finally this is one of the very, very important asking examination for 1 mark reasonable questions. So expressing concentration, overall concentration of solution. Today we discuss of all the concentration of solution as its own merits and also demerits. So here I write some 4 important concentration of solutions, like quantitative analysis, mass percentage, parts per million, mole fraction and molarity. These 4 are, do you observe, it's having a mass values. Mass means mass percent having a mass, parts per million also having a mass, mole fraction, number of moles having a mass values. Molality means kg, the solute is indissolved in kg. This is also mass dependent. So it's of all these 3, these are independent of temperature. ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ನ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ independent on temperature. Okay, so here observe remaining molarity. It's a volume is presence in the molarity. Do you observe the number of moles of dissolved in a 1 liter? This is a volume, mass by volume, and volume percentage. These are all. What's the dependent? Volume or dependent? Here is mass or dependent. Here of three is mass, volume is dependent. So volume annu ಏನು ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? The volume depends on temperature. Do you observe? ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ದ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ನೀವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ಅದೇ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಡು ಯು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್? ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್. ಸೊ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್, this can carry various of values. The values will become various. So in this indicated what? Molarity, mass by volume. These are the volume dependent on the temperature. This is totally dependent on temperature. Okay students, finally these are the depend on mass. These three are depend on volume. So mass independent on temperature, but molarity and mass by volume you depend on temperature, because the volume is dependent on temperature. The volume is increases, the larger amount of volume, this is the temperature also large amount, that is make various in the volume. Now volume gana ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This is not in the consideration of mass on the temperature. So independent of temperature, these are all dependent on the temperature. This is very important. Okay, asking which one is dependent on temperature, molarity or molality. So ask in examination, you write depend on temperature is only the molarity, independent on temperature is molality. Don't get confused. Okay, students, and try for these 4 problems. Try to solve these problems. This is about today's class. Okay, bye.